welcome to the library, Coastal Public Library, and this is a team video for using a 3D pen. Today's is going to be doing a chameleon. I did one the other day. Here's my 3D version. Now you can also do a 2D. There are some directions you can follow, some pictures to follow along, and I do have a piece of paper that you can use to lay down your outline of your chameleon. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is plug in the 3D pen. You need to plug it in on the floor as well as up here. When you first plug it in, it is going to be red, and you need to wait for it to be green. Now, you're going to probably use, if you do a 3D one, you're probably going to use at least 3 of the darker green and maybe a lighter green and a pink or whatever other colors you want. There are packs of assorted colors, so if you want to make yours colorful, that's fine. And we do have the green. Today I'm just going to do a 2D one, so it could be like something you hang up. So the first thing you want to do is put the piece of plastic in here, and then you are going to hit the button to have it come through. And hopefully it will start here. Sometimes it takes a minute. Remember that the front is going to get a little warm on you. Okay, so it's going. And you should hear the motor going. So I'm going to give it a second. It looks like somebody had used some black or dark blue the other day. And I'm going to put my other guy over here so you can see him. All right, still got a little bit left. If you have less than this length of plastic in there, you cannot back it up. So you basically have to let it work its way through the pen. And please get a piece of cardboard. So when you come here, you're going to take your library card up to the front with the card for the 3D printing. And they'll come back and unlock the drawer for you and take out the 3D printing tub. So that's right there. Okay, I'm still getting some of this dark blue. I'm not quite sure what somebody had done, but that's okay. And like I said, here's my outline I'm going to trace. And it does tell you, if you're doing the 3D, you know, what to start with first, what to start with second. And like I said, I'm going to just do a 2D one today. And you're going to want to fill in so you can build some structure to it. It's almost there. Yeah, unfortunately, if you have a little piece of plastic still in there, you can't back it out. The only thing you can do is, okay, it's starting to go now. So what I'm going to do on this sheet of paper, it tells you what's first, and you do want to kind of go slow as you go across the outlines. And like I said, I'm doing a 2D one today, and I hit the thing to stop it, so I'm going to hit it again. Okay, you can do it. And it extrudes out, and you don't want to go too fast, and you will have to let it cool down a little bit. And like I said, this time I'm just going to do a 2D one. If you do the 3D, I will tell you, it will take you probably a good 20 minutes to get it to be structurally okay, so that you can, you know, take it with you. If you don't have a lot of time, maybe doing this 2D one would be better. You're still getting the fun of using the pen. And like I said, whoops, I went too fast. I'm just tracing around, and I'm going to come back and fill in. Okay, let me press the button again. Oh, that's okay. As you can see, I've done an outline on here right now. So now what I'm going to do is go back and fill this little beauty in. I'm going to give him one leg. If you were doing a true 3D, you're going to give him 2 legs, and then you're going to add his crest up there. It's a little on the abstract side, but that's okay. It's still your chameleon, so it's a good way for you to try it. It's a little more than, you know, just writing your name. So come on. And like I said, as long as the pen is green, it's going to be extruding the plastic. And like I said, now I'm just going to kind of fill in my spots, because otherwise, and you kind of want to go back and forth. So let me show you what I've just done. Well, let me give them a little more here. And we have enough. So I've sort of done his foot there. So now I'm going to fill in some more of him and give him, so that when I pull it off the paper, and you're going to have to let it sit for a few minutes, that it will stay together. And like I said, you want it to just extrude, so, you know, take your time. It's okay. Um, and like I said, I think I'm going to put the second darker green one in here because I'm going to fill in this pretty good. And like I said, if you do that true 3D one, you will use at least 2 or 3 of these because you need to um, put strings across to make it hold on. So what you would do if you're doing a true 3D as opposed to a flat one that I'm doing now is you do the outline of the chameleon, and then you would do this inside piece, and then you would kind of hold it in the middle there, and then you would string it. And you know, it takes a little bit of practice there to be able to hold it and build strings to make it stronger. And I'm just filling in this guy because when I want to be able to pull them off the paper and not have them fall apart on me. So I'll keep going here. As you can see, I'm getting there. It takes a few minutes. Like I said, you keep the pen on the paper. I'm lifting it up, so I'm making a mistake here. And like I said, you can always go back and fill in. I'm just doing straight up and down right now, and then I'm going to go crissy-crossy with it afterwards to try and add a little strength. This is one of our Makerspace kits. It's here all the time. You can do other things. This is just something we do in a highlighted, kind of tying in with our Tails and Tails theme for the summer. So that's what we're trying to do here. So I'm getting through here. Come on. And I think I just finished the first one. So, like I said, if you just don't have a lot of time, you can do this one and it will be fine. And, you know, you'll have something pretty cool looking. I'm going down, catching his tail now. You know, and like I said, the paper, the paper's only good for one making of something. And I'm going to go back and I'm kind of going too fast. It's not going to sit. And you do want to make sure, you know, you touch the edges. And I'm going to go long ways now. Because, you know, it is delicate. If you don't put enough, it's almost like a spider web. And you know how easy they can break. So you don't want your hard work to be broken. And once you do peel it up, you know, you might have to do a little fixing. And I will have these both on display here at the library. So if you want to come in and look at it, like I said, the true 3D one, you know, took a few more minutes. Like I said, probably took a good 20 minutes to do. But it was kind of fun. And like I said, it's a little abstract. It's not 100% realistic, but that's okay. It's your chameleon. Come on. I'm trying to catch strands across now because I want to be able to lift this up for you. And let me just, and the other thing I want to make sure I can show you. Now I still have some sticking out. If I want to make it go backwards, you can get it so that it will back out, it will start blinking, and the motor will release, and then you can pull out, yeah, you can pull out the piece of plastic and then just cut it. But, oops, let me stop that. But if it's shorter, none of it's sticking out, you can't do that. So I'm going to keep on with mine. This is as far as I got with the chameleon. I'm going to finish it up. It'll be on display at the front desk. So if you want to see my 2D one versus my 3D, they'll both be there. And I hope you enjoy using our Makerspace stuff.